stove because I've been doing that since November. I have learned how to cook.
Oh,
It took me a week
I
to
bet.
I
find
know,
out.
it's very difficult.
Onion.
Onion.
It came tough.
Now, when you cook, when you normally cook, you always receive to cook when the pot is hot, not cold. That's very important. Every time you cook something, you always have a hot or still pan.
That's good, Carlo.
Then you have a tablespoon of garlic.
Have
Now,
a
if
tablespoon.
any member of the family is allergic to garlic, you avoid using garlic. You just use the onion.
That's thoughtful. This family's not that thoughtful.
There's nobody that's ever been allergic.
If you have a family that don't have Italian member,
Everybody
they don't
knows.
want garlic, so that's
We're
how
all
you do it.
Italians. We're all.
They'll cook for them if they don't like garlic.
Okay, now
Everybody's Italian except Liz.
we just roast, we let the golden brown, the onion and the garlic. And the same token, we add the herbs,
Hey,
sage
rosemary,
and
too?
rosemary.
Okay.
Where's the rosemary?
Fresh sage and rosemary. Now, if you don't happen to have one or the other, it's fine. You don't have to have both of them. If you do have them in the garden, use them. If you don't have them, don't have
You
to
should.
use them.
If you don't have them, you should.
That's right.
Right.
And the same thing goes for the,
Como se dice?
Herb shouldn't come in a plastic
Would you like,
container.
would you like me to open that?
You. Sarah, the sous chef, did not prepare a head.
I didn't.
Someone's getting fired.
Yeah.
okay, bay leaf,
Oh.
Real baby.
bay leaf. real bay leaf.
Amore, what is, como se
They come in
dice?
a jar.
Reminds me
What
of
is bay
Bermuda.
leaf in Italian?
Bermuda smells like baby.
Bay leaf,
Speak the
alloro.
language?
Laurel,
Alloro.
right? Yeah.
Alloro. The reason why alloro is always used in Italian cuisine is because the Roman Empire, they always give the trophy was a wreath of
Right.
alloro.
Oh, a reason.
That was,
That meant
you know,
peace. The peace.
But it also has health properties, right?
yeah.
What's it mean? I know that.
Fan over the audience.
It reminds
I
me.
like being on TV.
This is gonna be on YouTube tomorrow.
I hope so.
I'm a little afraid.
So now this is the important part.
Now, what I
Okay.
do, flour, please. Flour. Thank you.
I hope you.
Take a picture of Holly's butt.
Oh, it's just a sprinkle. Nothing serious. Nothing that will undo the gluten-free diet.
Okay, flour.
Flour.
Yeah.
I think
Shouldn't we have
it's
been
up,
prepared
it's up
for
in the,
this?
you want,
Just
Flour
like
or
a
real
flour.
flour?
Thank
you
you.
want real.
I made gluten-free
Thank you.
carrot cake.
No gluten-free anything.
What
I made gluten-free carrot
what
cake.
you
Okay,
will
this-
find in the store, you will
does.
find
Okay.
probably this amount of dry porcini.
Oh,
That's in the store. That's what
Right.
you would find.
Right.
So
In a
you just
tiny little
number-
you
envelope.
squish it.
Because they're totally dry. You
So-
can do it like this.
But darling, you usually just do one hand. Is it because we have so many people?
I have more people
Okay.
here, so I do-
So you use just
I do
like
two
that
hands.
much for 6.
I do two hands.
Like when we have,
I have to have one.
And you can smell it so if you know what to smell
I did
like.
smell in the bag already.
Okay.
they're
I
very,
admit.
they're heavy.
I had to.
So you're doing 3
Well, I
handfuls.
love to cook
This
too,
is the
so I had
second
to.
one.
Well, okay.
Really good.
Making it disappear.
Porcini and the
Oh,
mushrooms that
we
are
didn't,
fried.
but I
So
don't
now-
know where they are.
I have lowered the gas down to heat to,
That's not gas, that's electricity.
And it will never go as low as you
I
go.
lower down the heat. I lower down the heat so that,
When if I get to the temperature, well, it won't be the temperature you
the
want.
reason why I lower down the heat is because I'm adding butter.
I can't
Uh,
do it.
high
I
heat,
tried and
it's good for the oil, but for the butter, you always have to use reduced heat, otherwise it would burn the butter.
well, good luck, because it's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
really hot, just so you know.
Oh, somebody from the audience just threw stuff into the pot. What is it?
It's me. I did it.
It's not a surprise.
Security, security.
Now I need a white wine too.
Yeah.
Holly, you're
he
working
needs he needs a towel.
Holly,
Holly's your sous
Okay.
chef.
you know green, yeah.
Your mom's clapping at
Now,
you.
in the soup,
Okay.
sometimes thank you.
Zupa.
In the soup,
Zupa.
sometimes you like to have the herbs in the soup because when you make a soup for the family, you make more than what you actually eat. You don't just make 1 cup. You make it 2 or 3 cups.
Yes.
So the next day you have it, so
I
you
hope.
can leave the herbs in. And if the herbs does not disturb your eyes, then you just take it out because the flavor is already being incorporated in
Okay.
that flavor. Then what we are doing is doing
Just do this. And I make it.
flour like this,
We don't use the spoon in your
1 and 2. We do like that. And this is, you done this only when the butter is incorporated. Then you stir it gently, 15, 20 seconds.
Just a few beetles.
And then you pour white wine.
That kills them.
Oh, I love doing it.
So it's like
Now
a half a glass, 3/4 of a glass of normal wine.
I like that.
You let it
That
evaporate.
measurement of a glass, not a cup.
You let it evaporate. And then once the wine is evaporated,
Can everyone see it?
This one's open.
you add beef paste. Now
You can
need
add
to
chicken.
You have flavored chicken. You like chicken base, it's fine. You can use chicken base. You like beef base, or you like vegetable broth, you can use that too. So it's up to you what you like to,
Yeah.
what you really like to have. The
You
flavor.
prefer beef with
You
the
know,
mushroom soup?
some people like chicken more than they like beef. So when you make a soup, you know, you can use either one or the other.
Right.
If you don't care for much, then you can use water. Do you use Maggi here?
Maggi seasoning.
It's
The
here, but
Latin?
I don't think it's in this house.
Okay.
No, okay. Maggi is liquid seasoning.
Right.
That enhance every type of soup, any kind of soup.
What
Splash.
is, what is in it?
It's a square bottle.
I know what it is, but what's in it?
Chemicals.
Monosodium
not- it's
glutamate,
a-
right?
I don't know.
It's
It's
a-
a
yeah,
seasoning.
Oh, I love that.
Then I think that's
It's a
what it
liquid
is.
seasoning, that's what it's called. But that will enhance
Does a shot.
every single
Shot or
It
two.
does, I
type of
know what
soup.
it, yeah,
Yeah.
I know what it does.
Well, a lot of times.
Now we're gonna let it stir. And the reason why you do this is important because if it firms up the soup and it makes like a roux
Right.
where you actually don't have lumps. That's the only reason why you
We
can
don't
use.
want lumps,
Yeah,
definitely.
you don't have lumps
lumps.
because you
Got
let
nothing
it
to
I
do.
have
thing to a
lumps.
boil.
Let's
Let
see
it
who's
drink the
talking
boil.
here in the audience.
The usual culprits.
Salt and pepper always at last.
Okay.
Once the soup is finished, before you serve it, you can put salt and pepper
Why not when it's cooking?
because it reduces constantly, so you can increase the saltiness. If you put a little bit too much salt at the beginning, then at the end you cannot take it out. And then you can always add to make the thickness firmer or thinner. So if you like a soup that is like a chowder, to give you an idea, it's a kind of creamy, very heavy.
Right.
Or you can make a soup like it would be like a vegetable minestrone or a chicken noodle soup, to give you an idea.
So this, I want,
This would
I'm
be,
gonna wait
this
and
would,
see.
is at the pleasure of what you like, how you like it
Okay.
most,
Okay.
best.
Did you get cream? Oh, you did. There's cream.
I beg your
Smells good.
pardon?
There's cream.
That is the last, right at last down
Yes.
at the end.
Just
What
settle
kind of
down
cream
over
is
there.
Is it heavy cream? I
No.
know,
Yes,
I
it's
should
heavy.
wait.
Yeah, it's heavy cream.
I just made
Now,
this.
the other way of doing things is you can use a total amount of beef broth, or you can use half beef broth and half water. so it releases less strength of the beef, because sometimes people don't like
A strong soup.
the
Crazy
flavor of
people.
beef. Okay?
Crazy people.
All right.
They're crazy.
So
There's
now we're
not
going
that
to
much
let it.
flavor in those suckers.
Now we're going to let it.
You use your own homemade.
Since we are here, everybody have a taste. We have at least 2.5 cups, at least.
So there you go.
Okay.
So, but it's not finished. So,
good.
darling, how long does this stay here?
Presuming everybody like a taste of it.
Amore.
Until now it's going to boil.
I'm presuming you are correct.
How long does
And
it?
Sarah gets to have this
This will
every
take
night.
about 15 minutes.
She
but
doesn't-
So in 15
You have
minutes.
mushroom soup every
So
night?
we can all no.
It takes time.
We can all relax now. We have 15
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay.
Now,
Everyone
when
can go
you-
to the bathroom.
Now, when you buy,
Check their parking
And
meters.
be sure the stove is really the temperature you think.
now
Then we'll be
when
back.
you buy mushroom, you can soak the porcini in water, milk, white wine, red wine.
I like white wine.
Red wine is when you do red meat, venison, beef.
Right.
White wine is when you use the chicken or fish.
Right.
And milk when you like it just creamy, like a creamy soup, or you make a chicken alfredo, you use the
Thought
porcini
of the milk.
and
That's
you
awesome.
do the milk,
Okay.
and then water in case you don't like any liquid or like any alcohol like white wine in the soup. Some people don't like, cannot have alcohol, so you make all this without alcohol. So you will not use wine,
Okay.
even though the alcohol is being consumed, is burned out, but still.
Can trigger
Do
things. So it
Do
is.
you
Some
use
people
more
just
mushrooms
can't. They
later,
can't even
or-
smell
No,
it.
this
right?
is the
That's
amount
it?
of mushroom
That's
you
it?
need.
That many mushrooms makes a
Well,
whole pot?
Yes.
That makes a big part of soup.
That's amazing.
And where did these mushrooms come from? I missed that.
This one here,
Our
they come
backyard.
from New Mexico, from the mountain around New Mexico.